Ahoy! Okay, forgot to set up my camera capture, which keeps losing the webcam every single time, even though the webcam's kind of crappy anyway. Readjust that. Very nice. Okay, so today is Wednesday, 12:45 here in Ho Chi Minh City, and I'm going to look at a Rainbolt world just for something different. So this is a custom generated map used for the finals of Rainbolt Season 0 tournament. I missed the tournaments. I'm not sure if he's still running them. Got a bit too much, I think, in the end. But it's a rule focused, meant for no moving or no moving, panning, zooming. So that's going to be a struggle. Should stick to that. I've got no move on. Ownership transferred from Rainbolt to /P for blah blah blah. It was updated really recently, so presumably Namibia's in there and Vietnam's in there. So that's something to look out for. And I did play one game just to see what it was like on my phone last night while I was feeding the baby, and got 5,400. So I think that's going to be typical. I don't know that I can even crack 10k on this one, but I've got 10 minutes on the clock as well. The average score is 14,500. Seems high. I guess I'll get in and start playing. Very nervous for this one. The potential for humiliation is high. It's got there's purple bushes here. I don't know what to make of that. Mostly farmland, and we've got a car poking out here. A van or truck. Not too familiar with those because I've got the blur on. This one seems to come across quite a lot, but I don't know whereabouts exactly. Driving right, and it's very, very flat. There's not much to go on. Don't really have any road lines either. Looks like a kind of a newish road. No shoulder on the road. And actually, this is on the wrong. Surely they're sitting on the wrong side of the car to be driving right. Are they? Or is this the driver here? Yeah, this is the driver. Okay, forget that. Looks like they got smashed their side window there, potentially. I don't know what that tells me. Brown soil. I do not know poles. However, there's this marker here. I do not know. There's no red on the plate or blue on the plate. There are white flowers. Don't think it's Estonia. Don't know what to make of it. I'm not going to use the whole 10 minutes looking around here. Maybe I should just... I don't think it's Mongolia. Could it be Mongolia? No, it's the car's wrong. I think. Maybe... it's probably just Russia. I'll go Kazakhstan. Somewhere green in the north here. Okay, that's a remarkable start. 4,397. Got a vibe there. No mountains, which is, I guess, it's kind of a good plonk. In terms of Russia versus Kazakhstan there, I'm not sure. There's some vibe. Maybe the flatness, the nothingness. Oh, this is going to be a brutal. I don't know if I can stick at this for 2 hours. Could be Italian. Don't know. It's a very high walled house. What about on the hill here? Not very good at architecture vibes. Got this thing. Chunky poles. And then mountains out here. This house right on the edge by the looks. I already miss moving because I'm curious about this house here. Pretty good view, I'd imagine, over the northern Italian Alps. Someone's cutting the grass, that's cool. Kind of. They've cut a little bit. It's a narrow road, no road lines. Do not know. Let's just go with Italy. Where are the mountains? Kind of south. That doesn't really fit. Maybe like this. That doesn't really fit. Mountains the other way? Difficult to tell. Don't think so. Don't think it could be Switzerland. I'm just going to plonk somewhere here nearby Switzerland. And it was Italy. 4,321. 270 kilometres away. Do not expect this. My streak for the day is up to 2. Is that a yurt? It can't be, surely. I think it's a water tank. Reddish soil. This is going to be a struggle. I think the air conditioner's dripping water. That's going to be a problem. Reddish soil, it could be Cambodia. I don't think it's that. I wonder about Africa here. I haven't really seen a South Africa around like this. Don't think it could be Brazil. What to do? Kind of problematic here. I don't think it's Europe though. I'm going to rule out Cambodia. Let's say Brazil or South Africa. I'm not sure if the soil gets like this in South Africa. Or Botswana. Maybe I'll go north of South Africa, near Botswana. It was the United States. I didn't even consider in to my thinking there. 2 points. Brilliant. Now, okay, we're on more solid ground here. At least we got a Europe plate. Tiled roofs. It's got something on the pole here. Got this bin. Don't know, it looks pretty familiar. We're right by a cemetery by the looks. It's like what about this carpet? I don't think it's Turkish. I think that Z's probably like Czechia or Serbia, Croatia, something like that. This is where pole knowledge would be much needed. It's like a square pole. Somewhere in Europe. There's this fellow. It's fairly casual looking, wearing jeans. Without the language here, I would have thought Romania, but Sneezer, got the Z there, which I kind of associate with not Slovenia, Slovakia. Maybe not. It's the S. Maybe Czechia or something like that. Again, probably not. Surely not Poland. Lithuania. Let me think. What do I know about Lithuania? I know the bollards. I could probably identify a bollard. And then some language. Maybe this A maybe has a Lithuanian tail on it. It's unfortunate that it's graffiti because it's not it's a bit unstructured language writing. I'm going to go for a Lithuania. It's just a middle plonk here. It was Serbia. That was some of my initial thinking, but oh, the Z does have they do have an angry Z there. So, it just goes on and on. There's a cute little ladder to get on the roof here. I'm not sure why. It seems to be a shop or something like that. It's kind of high-pitched. Concrete roads by the looks. Again, pole knowledge, not a strength. You'd think with the concrete roads it'd be the Philippines. It could be. I thought this looked more Indonesian. I'm not sure why they've built it right on the hill there. Don't know how long that's going to last. It's washing day. So the pitch on the roofs I kind of get more Indonesian vibes, but I think the concrete road, difficult to say what side of the road they're driving on too. This is parked up left, but that may not be the case. Not a lot of traffic, so they probably just park up wherever they want. I guess I'll go to the Philippines. I'll pick a smaller island here. Ooh. It was nearby Davao City. Still. Started the streak again, 15,000, that's better than the average. Although, I guess most people are doing NNPZ. Don't think I'm ready for that just yet. Try and extend the country streak at least. I think my record so far is 2 on this map. It's probably Cyrillic there. Not sure what this is about. This is a gas pipeline right outside the apartments. Seems pretty dangerous. That's the shirt. Not clear. This pole top. I'm not familiar with that. It's like Sawtooth pole top. A lot of gasworks, so I guess it probably is Russia or Ukraine. I get that impression. I've seen a lot of these exposed pipes in Russia and Ukraine. Initially I thought it was just Ukraine, so I was plonking Ukraine whenever I saw them, but no, they've got them in Russia as well. There's no bollards on the corner here. That counts against Russia. Although it's kind of a minor road, so I'm not too sure. I think that's Cyrillic, it's difficult to say. Look at the camo pants. Beat up car. How about the road quality is actually pretty good for Ukraine. Just the one pothole by the looks. Got a blue and yellow and also a little red motif here. I feel like Ukraine does go with their flag motif for the colours sometimes. Just standing in the bushes. I guess there's not too much to do around here. People are just standing and staring at stuff. This guy at least saw the Google car. She's completely unaware. This person's completely unaware. Maybe looking for mushrooms. Could be Russia. I'm going to go hedge here. It was Russia. Nearby Ukraine though, so not bad vibes. 3,924. If I could crack 20k on this map, I'd be so happy. So this is Poland. Judging by the language. What else is there? There's no... There's holy poles up here, I think. I'm going to have to get something to catch that water and then deal with it afterwards. Well, I won't deal with it because I'm in Vietnam and I do not speak Vietnamese, so... Don't know about the phone codes. It's probably is useful in a lot of countries to know the phone area codes. Poland, I'm just going to plonk here. Okay, just going to have a look at Plonket and see what See if the phone codes are listed there for Poland. Blah blah blah. Something something. Roads. Area codes, phone numbers. This was a 6. I think. So that's not helpful. Because I think we're down here, which is the 1s. This is interesting. OO ending is limited in the northern half of the country and the OW ending is mostly southern half. Should probably study Poland, that would be worth it. Although there's a lot of places I'd like to study. It's just a matter of finding the time. Here's a cool little fellow playing with the goats. Perfect life. Got some baby goats, what do they call them? Kids. And a small kid here with a truck on a string. Again, a concrete road. By the beach. Oh, that's interesting. Beach North. There's a lot of water around here. Can't make out the language on there. Are there any tsunami warning signs? Not that I can see. Kind of, is that a chicken? Maybe a chicken there as well. It'd be kind of convenient if this person was on the road. Look at the headdress here. All the writing's just a little far away. Don't know what to make of this beach. Seems like a fairly small place, waterlogged by the looks. I'm going to go to the Philippines again. It must be, I think I've had a waterlogged kind of round before. Surely I have. I forget where it was, and it wasn't exactly like this, that's probably not helpful anyway. Something like that. Oh, it was Indonesia. Yeah, I should have thought a bit more about that headdress. Disappointing. I just went on the concrete road. So difficult to say what's going on there. Someone's parked up on the, looks like the right hand side. I don't know camera generation, so let's not get into that. I kind of thought India for some reason. I don't know why. Probably Asia, I think. Africa could be a shout as well. It could be Thai. It's difficult to say, it's just too far and the camera quality is not good enough. Motorbikes should be okay for India, also Asia. Well, India's in Asia, but can't quite tell what's going on here. Got these plants, which kind of look more African. Maybe I should look up. That does look African, surely. But then where would it be? Just a plate in a driving direction would be very handy. This architecture I don't think is typical of, maybe not Botswana. Wonder, I've not really seen around like this, maybe Kenya. I do not like that as a guess, so let's drop it in there. It was India. I feel aggrieved. I should have just gone India there. 332. It's always one round that just completely screws my score. Keep the town clean. Good advice. Got a petrol station here. Unbranded. Ooh, I'd like to... I think it says... It's difficult to see what it says. It looks like slave site, which is concerning. I do struggle with Africa. Kushegu. And this is concrete. Concrete. This old car. Kind of looks Russian. I doubt it is. Got a black and white paintball and more goats. More young goats. It's like World Vision, I think. Kind of looks like their logo. Grass-topped roofs. What about the plates? Kind of white, I think. It's difficult to say if he's driving on the left or the right. Kushegu. Kind of red soil. This pole here. Satellite dish is pointing almost directly up. It could be Kenya. Could be Ghana. Could it? It's a little high for Ghana. I think it's Ghana. I don't know why. Maybe I should scan for Kushegu. It doesn't sound like Ghanaian. It's probably Nigerian. I'm so bad at Africa. I'm gonna go Nigeria. Oh, it was Ghana. God. Switched off at 12, 5, 8, 9. Getting worse. Getting worse. It's a humbling experience. It's a nice, newish wood-clad building. Somewhere picturesque. Just wonder about the camera here, whether it's a low cam. Could be. Maybe in Switzerland. I don't know if the mountains would look like this though. Kind of looks like Swiss chalets. I understand the point of this map with NMPZ and everything, but I kind of wish we were placed a bit closer to some bollards or signs or something like that. I need like a half-half map. A halfway map. I don't think this is Swiss, surely, so I'll go there. It's got to be somewhere in Europe, surely. Where do they put it? Austria, Switzerland, kind of near Italy, I guess, although it's quite mountainous there. The pines and things, I get that impression. These mountains are going to be massive, right? Should go further north. Near Whatwill or Wald? I'll go nearby Wald. Okay, it was Austria. Kind of the right vibe, but not quite. 4,000 points. Got the overgrown pole top. And some tall palms as well. This, I'd say, is a concrete track. Concrete with dots here. I feel like I should know that. Can't travel, unfortunately. It's Asia. I wonder if this is somewhere like Cambodia or something. Laos. It doesn't look as lush as I'd imagine they'd be. Just do not know this pole. Surely not India again. That would be disappointing. I think the pole would be different for India. But it could be like... kind of have palms like this. in southern India, I would think. I'm just going to go Cambodia. Sri Lanka, man. Got the India vibe. I didn't even consider Sri Lanka. I probably wouldn't have gone with it anyway, but got this. Is this like a Kenya truck or something? Oh, I can't move. I forgot. I thought this looked Brazilian. I don't know if they have that truck in Brazil. I should probably just go Kenya based on the snorkel. Unfortunately. Could be Kenyans up the back here, off in the distance. The sun is high. It's difficult to say. Should probably just drop this in Kenya. I think that was the snorkel, was it? Or was it? I forget. Yeah, it was. That's a shame, but good points. You got to use everything, I guess, but when it's no moving, but it's a bit of a shame. Not sure what this is. Probably a leaf. It's an autumnal scene. Kind of interesting. The trees have this moss on it, or some kind of growth. This is the problem. Like, I don't have vibes on this kind of scene, which is a problem for no moving, or even if you're moving and you're just miles from anywhere. Could this be the UK? Don't think so. I might drop it in the UK anyway. Somewhere away from everywhere. Nearby between Boston and Lincoln. Okay, that was a nice guess. 70 kilometres away. Nearby New Houghton and Harpley. There's a wedding barn? Cool. That's very surprising. I'm very kind of happy with the vibes on that. Okay, someone's out to collect water. Again, the satellite dish is pointing fairly high, like it's near the equator. But good security on the shed, very good. Hang on. Yeah, I'm sure that's right. These fences are really interesting, as are the houses. Kind of looks Asian. Wonder if it's Korea. Let's expect to see some cabbages growing somewhere. If it's Korea. Mountainous though, so that's not bad. Not sure about these trees for Korea. I kind of think the houses look quite Asian. Got this rattan? I don't know what you call it. Rattan, I think. What is the shed hiding? I don't know if the mountains are big enough for Korea. If I were to choose one of the Koreas, I'd say this is South Korea. If I had to guess, rather than North Korea. He's walking right, as is this person, which would fit for Korea, I think. Just going to plonk it there. I've got no better ideas. It was Bhutan. I've had a few Bhutan rounds. 50-50 on getting it correct. Probably the houses, I guess, look Bhutanese. What can you do? Anyway. 15,530, I think that's my personal record. Let's have a look. No, 15,4... Wait, was that 15,530? Maybe it didn't update. Let's double check. 15... Not sure what happens there. It's not updating my best scores yet. So I'm going to have to remember them. 15, 5 something. I haven't exceeded 15 anyway. I haven't got 16. Here we go. This is better. This is Belgium. A nice small place. I don't know exactly where. The yellow front plate. Pretty sure that's Belgium, right? I hope I'm not... Now I'm second guessing myself. It's nearby Luxembourg, surely. Denmark. Frick, why did I keep screwing that up? Oh god. They look similar, but the strip across the top is Denmark. What an idiot. Well, how many points is that? 3, 3, 1, 3. God, I embarrassed myself. Little lanky fellow. Driving right. Got these arrows in the road, which I feel like I've seen before, and cabbage palms, and this is very coastal looking. Driving right. This is a cyclist, which is quite odd. All white road lines. Don't know what to make of this. I wish I knew my crossings better. It's kind of tropical looking, which is confusing. I think we're definitely driving right? Yeah, I think that's fine. Well, what about the bollards here? It's France. I think those are probably French bollards. The water could be over this way, I think, east. Should be over here. Where would be tropical? Nearby Spain, probably. I think that's France, the bollards. Yeah. Réunion. It didn't occur to me. 40 points. That's why it looked tropical. That's the second reunion round I've had in probably a week. And I've not picked up on it. Man, these ones just suddenly got dropped near bollards. And I'm lacking the confidence. What's it painted on? It's kind of interesting. I thought Slovenia for this. Some mountains up in the, or down in the south here. Is that clouds or mountains? These are mountains, I'm not sure about here. Let's have a look. I'm pretty sure it's Slovenia. Better be, otherwise I'm going to start crying in a minute. So we're nearby Zalek. Austria. I did wonder about the bollard being Austrian, but normally it has the nipple on the top. I've not seen those thin ones before. I guess Slovenia doesn't have the cap, is that right? It does have the cap. I feel like I was a bit unlucky there. Austria normally has the nipple. Must be a newer bollard, I guess. Just want to double check this. Because this is a really thin bollard. No nipple. So that's... Is it longer than Slovenia? Probably. God, now I've got to start looking at the thickness of the reflector, or the length of the reflector. This is tricky. Is that termite mountains? Could be Africa. Could be Australia. I want to get an Australia vibe here. Not sure about this pole for Australia though. I feel like normally you'd have a full-size pole. But this could be just like outback somewhere. Why not check the sun? It's neither north nor south. Surely, So what would that mean? Somewhere in Brazil, maybe. Not sure. I kind of still want to go Australia. I'm having a shocking game, so I don't feel like it's gonna ruin any scores, but it'd be nice if I could get something kind of close here. No, it was Brazil. 1 point. This is kind of good. The brickwork cross. Got a horse. Let's check the bushes for some cloppers. Don't see anyone. Got palms. It's kind of mountainous. One more horse. Very hazy as well. Some massive mountains. Got horses and cows. Don't know. Like Argentina or something? Haven't had Argentina yet. I've kind of seen these before where they grow the trees as fence posts. Normally it's a bit more dramatic than this, but that could be a thing. What about the palms though? I feel like this could be an Argentinian rancho. I'm just confirmation biasing myself here. Should probably just plonk it there. Not too far south. Where are the mountains here? Actually, maybe all the way north. How about that? Somewhere in here. Shh, it was Mexico. Got the southish, centralish American vibe. I feel like the that one was shocking. They were all pretty shocking. Was there a good one in there? 3. It was 3. That wasn't even too good because I screwed up the bollard. Anyway, oh my gosh, what about this architecture? It's got like a paved road. There's high walls. Is it Bari or something? I don't know if this is Italy. Ooh. Is there something odd about that stop sign? Can't quite read it though. There's shutters on the windows. It's surely an Italian thing. I'm gonna try for Bari. That would be a good get if it was. Okay, it was actually Greece. I haven't had a Greece round in so long. Still, with Europe, it's not a bad. That's all I need is like a whole bunch of Europe rounds. Mountains. Not sure about this gate. Is that? It's not bamboo. These mountains kind of look Bolivian. There's not much growing on them. I'm not sure, they're kind of a bit craggy for Bolivia. I hope it's not Bhutan again. It's the kind of thing where I just don't know enough. It's cacti. Could be Mexico. I think there's cacti in Argentina as well. I think Bolivia, probably not. Could this be Mexico? Don't know what to make of it. Surely it is Mexico. Or it could be the US, could it? That didn't... Banana palms, I'd say, is kind of a bit weird. It's kind of a bit weird for Mexico too, I would think. Maybe Asia. So if it was Asia, where would it be? Banana palms. and rice. It's India? I don't know about banana palms. Bhutan again? Yikes. This is so difficult. Not Bangladesh, I don't think. Mountains like that. Could be Vietnam. Maybe. I don't think the mountains are this... I think they're greener. I haven't been up there to where the mountains would be this high, but no, with all the rice is kind of good. Maybe. I'm just gonna plonk it and look away. Oh my gosh. It was Peru. Shocking. 0 points there. Holy poles. Is it India? What was... Oh, I can't even remember with this dots at the top of the pole. I don't think it's a typical holy pole location though. I feel like I should know with these 3 big insulators on the top with the crossbar. I'm going to guess in India. I'm not 100% confident with that. Oh, Sri Lanka again. That's right. That's what I got wrong last time. Where did I go for last time? I forget. Philippines. Okay, I've got to try and remember that. It's got a bunch of cows here with horns. It's not flat like Uruguay. Normally if I saw cows I'd just go Uruguay, but I don't know that that's the case here. Just can't tell if this is Europe or South America or somewhere else. What about this? Kind of get the impression that's like European. The sun is in the neither the north or the south. Maybe the north? Maybe we should go Argentina. How about that? I don't think so. I don't think it's Argentina. What about Brazil? I don't think that either. Just go Argentina and hope for the best here. Oh wow, it was Europe. That's a shocking. There was Lithuania. I was never going Lithuania there. So 6 points. Is Botswana? Just plonk that. Should be fine. Southern Botswana. Nope. It was Senegal. 7,000. Really going backwards here. I've got to back away from this Rainbolt world. Even travelling, even moving, I don't think I'd get a great score here. Got to keep trying though, surely. What about this? What are they growing? Is that rice? Got a succulent plant here. Pink flowers. It's got no ideas. Big storm coming in. Gravel road. It's actually got some drainage on the sides. I don't know what to make of that. And then a ton of mountains off here in the west. All about the place by the looks. Europe again, maybe? It's a really strange round though, to my eye. I'm sure it's pretty obvious to a lot of people, but don't know. Could it be anywhere in Mexico? Rich brown soil. I've got no better ideas, so I guess I'll go there. Somewhere south of Mexico City. Oh my gosh, I can't believe that was right. Sometimes I'll get like an amazing plonk. This should be Japan. In the rice growing areas, some pretty sizable mountains as well. When I say rice growing areas, I think that's most of Japan. I hope this shouldn't be an island, I don't think. Well, not a small island. So we've got the mountains and then some lowlands. Don't exactly know what to make of that. It's not too much English signage by the looks. Driving some Japanese cars, that checks out. Nowhere touristy, I wouldn't think. Actually, with the poles, if I knew more about poles, that would be helpful, because there's quite a bit of Japan pole matter out. Like this, I think, is a thing, but I don't know about it, unfortunately, so I'm going to go just somewhere not far from Nagano, because that's all I know about mountains. Here. Shocking guess. 851 kilometres away. It's actually, I guess this is all irrigation for rice around here, but there's a lot more town centre than I thought. Right nearby the JR rail line. Disappointing. Very disappointing. 3,000 points, here we go. In Australia. Somewhere pretty generic. What's the go with this? It's pretty flat. Just getting the correct coast I'd be happy with here. I think this is just like farmland, New South Wales. I should probably hedge towards Victoria because it tends to be in Victoria. I'll go here. Ooh, it was Victoria. Whoops, didn't mean to open that. St Helens Plains. Still, nearby Horsham, okay. Or Drung. I've never heard of Drung before. There's nearby a creek too. Lake. Lake Taylor and Pine Lake. 3,941 for Australia, I guess is kind of okay. Somos Familia, which is We Are Family. Chapilco, I'm not familiar with. Is it Mexico? What does it say here? Does it say? I thought it said Jalisco or something, but it doesn't. Maybe some of the letters have taken damage here, I think. JL. No, it couldn't be Jalisco. Jalisco. Just can't read what it says down the bottom here. I don't know what's with this lake. Chapalco 41. It's almost a good round, but not quite. Driving right, typically. I hope it's Mexico, otherwise this is going to be a problem. Crew lost 24 hours. Just don't know what... is this a country outline? Look at this car. Can't see the plate. I think it'd have to be Mexico. It's quite open and big. Palco, some kind of lake or something. I've never heard of it. It's going to be some Chapala, not it. Kind of sounds like it. This is going to be humiliating. It's not going to be Mexico for sure. Argentina, gosh. I guess the signage did look a lot not Mexican. I feel a bit aggrieved on that one. There's almost enough, but not quite enough. This is interesting. Problematic, I think. It's mountainous. It's a really nice fence here. I don't know how many cars they get careening off into the living room down here. A few, I'd imagine. I don't know, without the buildings I would have thought it could be Korea again, but I don't think those buildings look like that. I'd imagine part of the time there's snow coverage here. I wonder about Austria again or something like that. Germany? Maybe Germany. I haven't had Germany yet. I'll go Germany near Austria. Ooh, it was Czechia. I was not thinking Czechia there. 15,808, I think that's my best score. Still haven't cracked the 1600 yet. 16,000. There's a yellow dashes on the outside lines, I think. Could be a trick of the light, but that would be odd. Kind of hilly. Kind of hilly. What to make of that? Short dashes on the outside here, by the looks. Maybe medium dashes. Man, I wish I could move here. Double whites with reflectors in the middle, and it does look like yellows on the outside. Completely stumped on this one. Like most rounds. But what about somewhere around here? Croatia, Serbia, Montenegro. I'm going to go Montenegro for no particular reason. Oh, it was Ireland. I did not know about that. Okay. This is Finland, I think. With this snow pole. I should just plonk it there before I overthink it. It's got doubles. I've not seen the double before, but I think near the top is normally Finland. Hopefully not. It's one of these three. It was all the way north, 375. It's going to get 375 kilometres away on a lot of rounds. Well, quite a few. Wow, here we've got birches, I think. Growing watercress. A lot of whatever it is we're growing. Just, sometimes I don't even know what I'm supposed to be looking for. There's this low rock wall. These buildings, kind of like a... I don't know, Romanian? I don't think it's Ireland. It's very flat-ish. Hopefully not... could it be the Netherlands? I don't know if they get birches there. I'd like to see a car. or a bollard. I don't know. Do I know the bollard for the Netherlands? Surely. Doesn't ring a bell. I'm not too convinced, except that it is very flat. But I'm sure a lot of farmland in Europe is flat. Don't know about these massive electricity poles. Just going to go for it. I'm 100% convinced this is not Netherlands, but maybe Germany. There's Denmark again. Surprising amount of Denmark. Here we go. Royal Mail. I like it. Got a cyclist. Got the pole with the steps in it. Very happy. I mean, is that 1901? Possibly. Can't quite read that. That probably has something location specific. Like these identical houses here. Like terraced houses. The white flag. They've already given up. The electrocuted guy. I don't really know. I don't really have a vibe on where it is. I guess it's Londonish, something like that. It was Ramsey Heights. What is it nearby? Anything I know? Ramsey St Mary, Ramsey Mearside, Ramsey 40 Foot. A whole bunch of Ramseys around here. 94 kilometres away. And the last one could be Australia again. It is. Audible lines. I don't know, it's kind of like the same. Just eucalypts. Got grass trees. It's kind of like where I grew up. I'm not sure about the patchiness of the road here. I'll go Queensland this time. It's a big commitment because it could be Western Australia, it could be a lot of other places. Ooh, it was Adelaide. Man. 15.9, I'm creeping up. I've got to get a bowl to collect that water that's dripping from the air conditioner. So I will just put on my BRB. I don't have a generic one. I should probably work on that. I'll go this one. Nope. Okay, I'm back to take the opportunity to have a quick pee. Just reflecting on playing a Rainbolt world so far. It's very humbling to know so little about so many places. It is kind of fun to have only a little bit of information and get a nice plonk, which I sometimes do. So An odd assortment of trash there. Looks like I won't go into it. So the road quality here is pretty shocking. It's black at the base of this pole, which is kind of interesting. Don't know about this pole. It's like a double pole. It's a French car, I think. In front of something kind of interesting. I'm not sure what that's about. However, that's an Italian plate. And this looks like an Italian car. Hopefully not Albania. Hopefully not an island. This looks like a death trap. I wouldn't be leaning against the banister here. Is that what you call it? Banister? The railing, I guess. Kind of a cool location though. But the view's good. However, that's beside the point. Don't really have a vibe on where, but I'm pretty sure it's Italy. Hopefully it's a garbage day because they've collected a fair bit up here. Not near Bari. Looks quite warm. I'll go southern. How far though? Maybe on the boot. Really get rounds on the boot. Get a lot here, and a lot in the mountains towards the north. Oh, it's just outside Rome. 452 kilometres away. The UK again. Got some suspicious looking houses here. Actually, it'd be good if, can I get it? Yeah, okay. Just checking that it's not Ireland. So this seems further north, I think, and it is bin day here. Man, that's a workout. Chasing the garbage truck around, throwing trash in. That's a Welsh flag. Very convenient. Just hiding up there. It's so worth just checking out everything. There's a wind vane. I think that's what it's called. I haven't seen one of those in GeoGuessr before. I don't think I've actually seen a Welsh flag before. This is very exciting. So in terms of where in Wales, I don't know, but it's a fairly small place, maybe nearby Cardiff. I think Cardiff would have rubbish collection. Pontyclun, no. Cowbridge, yes. Ah, it's a shame. It's actually quite a way away in Wales. Not to worry. Good to see the Welsh flag though, because otherwise I would have gone somewhere up in the moors, North York. I kind of get that impression, but uh-oh. It's got beach soccer here, or football, I guess. Where's the other goal? Difficult to say. It's a yellow plate on the back here. It's the Dead Sea, is it? Surely not. I'll take that back. I'm taking that back. This could not be the Dead Sea. Yellow backplates, though. It's like Oman or I hadn't really fully formed that thought. Yellow backplates. Where's the beach here? It's kind of northish. Oman or Qatar, I think, has yellow backplates or yellow plates. Colombia. Colombia with grass roofs. Yeah, I don't think this could be the Middle East, surely. Colombia makes sense to me. Back away from that. That's Ecuador. This could be actually, where's like Cartagena. I know they've got a lot of tourism and diving. I'm not sure if this is like a diving beach. I think I'll go nearby Cartagena. some player near there. Is it a peninsula? It's a north-south road. Go on a bike and presumably these are tourist hotels. Like, I don't know. Don't think there's more water this way. I don't think we're on a peninsula. Oh gosh, I don't think we're on an island. I don't know what to make of this. I think it's actually a beach. Maybe a whole bunch of hotels or something. Maybe I should just randomly plonk somewhere here. It's like here, I don't know. Here. I don't see a spit of land actually, so I don't think that's very good. Oh, it was on this peninsula. Wow, I was actually looking at that. Disappointing, very disappointing. Nearby the airport, 24 kilometres away though. Very nice. Lucky that car was parked there. Another frickin' Australia. Gosh. I'm gonna go. I'm just gonna keep plonking it around here until it's right. Okay, it was Adelaide again. I feel like Zigzag has got a hand in this. It's like all the Adelaide, well, South Australia rounds. That's a very small crossing and a very chunky pole. Untreated wooden post here, and this thing, which I'm not sure what is. Yellow on the guide wire, which I think is just a standard thing. Looks like this line might have been abandoned, unless it's just somewhere to park the train. Some wood. Is that a playground in here? Potentially. Maybe not. Maybe it's like a ninja warrior course someone's built for themselves while they wait for the train. I just have no clue here. Oh, it says maximum 50. This is Canada. I was going to go Ukraine suddenly. How about where in Canada? This is pretty dodgy signage. Or I don't know if that's a thing. This is Boundary Avenue. Gosh. Boundary. Maximum 50. I'm gonna go BC, I don't know. Oh, that's such a commitment. But it could well be there. I think this is like something, maybe the train's related to mining or something like that. Nearby Smithers. Gosh, that was right on the border. Right on the border with the United States. We're actually on Taylor Street in 6th by the looks. Where's Boundary? I don't see Boundary there. That's 2,000 kilometres away. Shocking. South of Winnipeg. I did think it was further north there, but I guess it would look colder or something. 17,000, that was a really good one. Without that Canada guess, if I'd plonked mid-Canada, that would have been up there. How could that possibly be 17,000? That Australia guess is shocking. That's some other good... Hang on. 3, 7... That's 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15... I guess it's 17. Does that add up? 4, 8, 6... 13, 6. Yeah, I guess so. Seemed like a generous 17k. And now, just I don't know. I guess it's Brazil. I don't know. I get, like, the foliage I kind of think could be Africa or something, but I guess it's just Brazil. I don't know where. Ooh, not too bad. 3,375 for Brazil. Streak of 8. Things are kind of... This is going much better than I thought, actually. I thought this is Portugal. Oh my gosh. It's amazing. I thought I was a lot worse at this than I mean, 17,000 is not great, but it's kind of decent. This does not look like the most affluent part of Portugal. Wait. It's a Portuguese number plate. This one has no number plate. There's something suspicious about this. This does not make me... This does not scream Portugal to me. It's a Portuguese territory, but why would they have Portuguese plates? That's got to be a Portuguese plate. Blue on the left and yellow on the right. It says Bon. It's kind of French. Gomero. Surely even Brazil doesn't have Portuguese plates. It's like a mini Portuguese pole. What am I going to do? I don't know that this is Portuguese. I think it's actually kind of Spanish. Oh, I've stopped talking because I don't know what's going on here. This is not Portugal, surely. There's a fellow up a ladder. It's an all blue plates at the back. Man, I just saw that one plate and kind of committed Portugal there, but I just don't... It's such an odd looking place. It's Guatemala. I don't know. I guess Guatemala. That's the best I've got. Downtown Guatemala City. No, it was Dominican Republic. Okay, I just could not work that out. I had Dominican Republic the other day. A long way away, 2,200 points. Just had... My brain was spinning out. More goats. This has been a goaty kind of day. I do get a lot of goats lately. There's some malnourished looking children. What is going on with this goat? It's presenting itself to the other goats, I think. Is this India? There's a lot of goats. It's got a public announcement system, which is annoying if you're ever somewhere with a public announcement system. Here's a cow as well. A couple of cows. Surely India. I don't think they're actually doing roof repairs. I think they're putting something up on the roof to dry. How about the language? I don't know. I don't think it's like a really widespread language, which could be good for a plonk. I'm not great with the languages and lining them up. Let's cheat on the map here. So, I don't think it looks like that. It's got a straight line all the way across the top, kind of like you'd see in Bangladesh, but kind of looks a bit different to that. Like this. I guess nearby Nagpur. Nagpur? That's my best guess there. 75 kilometres away in India. That's insane. Is the other side of Nagpur, I think, about equidistant the other side to the east of Nagpur. That's an insane guess for India. A plonk, to be fair. 4,800 points. Amazing. Yellow outsides here. Could be South Africa. The road's a bit patchy. The sun's directly north. So I guess we're quite a ways south. Is there anything? Not even a chevron. So, just double checking this is not Namibia, which I'm pretty sure it's not. Should be South Africa or Botswana. I wonder if I should head towards the border. Maybe. I'll go South Africa, I think it is. It was Botswana. It's difficult to tell around that area. I should have committed Botswana there. And now we've got a pretty bad quality road. This, I'm not sure if it's artwork or what it is. Some concrete moulded thing on bricks. Birches. I guess this is like, I thought Russia or Ukraine, and the road quality is quite bad, so potentially Ukraine. Not sure about these birches though for Ukraine. I haven't seen a lot of Ukraine. Is this a hammer and sickle or something? I don't know what that is. Kind of weird, odd. There's 3 people playing a Rainbolt world at the moment. It includes me. Okay, who else? Can't check. Okay. I don't know. I think it's Russia or Ukraine, and I'm tending towards Ukraine. With the birches, I'm not too sure. There's Russia, but as a plonk, not too bad. Luckily, it was just south of Moscow there. 78.73, that's got to be my record. See if I can crack 18. How long have I got? Probably another half hour to 45 minutes. I don't know if my brain can hang on that long. It's like, it's so jarring to, it's a full load in the bus. What's with these peaks here? Is this Kenya or Uganda or something? More goats. It's insane. Is that a Rainbolt thing? Just goats everywhere. I'd like to see the plate on this van. Although it's good, this white front plate, I guess. Oh, here we go. That's nothing. I thought it was a follow car or something, but I think it's just... And there's some language here, but I just can't zoom in close enough. Kind of looks English. Just not familiar with this landscape. It's got to be Africa, right? Surely. I wonder if they're all family or what's going on there. It could be the bus. It's with these roofs, just a bit worrying. These roofs and these mountains, and could it be Bolivia? I'd have no idea. I've not seen any Bolivia that looks like this. And what's with all these plants everywhere? Succulents with, it's like mother-in-law's tongue or something. Maybe not. I take that back. Kind of similar kind of plants grow as a weed in Australia. What's with the yurty looking buildings though? Could this be Mongolia? I don't know. It's not Mongolia that I've seen. But circular buildings. Could it be Kenya? I don't know, I've got no freaking clue here. What about Madagascar? I don't know about the mountains. It's just so weird, I have no idea what to do. I'm gonna go Madagascar. It's so far from everywhere, it's gonna be shockingly bad. It was just South Africa. Nearby Lesotho. 2,000 kilometres away, I didn't think Madagascar was that far. Yikes, that's disappointing. I guess those mountains, I've just never seen that before. For South Africa. I'm not complaining, I'm just complaining a little bit. So it's really well kempt. Yeah, that's a word. Kempt lawns. Is this a bollard? Maybe. It's very tall. Small reflector. Why is this hedge placed right in front of the number plate there? Very suspicious. This is kind of an odd... Man, the sun's hot outside. Close the curtain. It's a well-kept lawn. Got chimneys, so I guess it gets quite cold. It's a toy animal. It's washing day. We've got this out the back. Composting, I think. They're doing weights, presumably. So a long white backplate and this bollard. Is there a blue strip on that? I can't quite see. I thought that was a Portuguese plate again, but no, I don't think so. They've embraced solar. That's good. I've got no clue. Somewhere in Europe. What about this bollard? I don't think it's a real bollard, is it? Difficult to say. Got a swing set here. And maybe that's a sauna. Outdoor sauna. I don't know what's going on here. And then there's a church nearby. Could be Germany. I'm just going to drop it in Germany. I'll hedge as far east as I can go. Yeah, for that reason. That I wasn't convinced it was Germany, but somewhere else in Europe. So, good hedging. I should have hedged a bit further east. It was in Czechia. That was not a Czechia bollard. So now here's like I don't know, Mongolia or US. Are those buffalo? What do you call them? Yeah, like North American buffalo. Possibly not. I mean, this could be South Africa. Or the US. Mongolia. I'd love to see a yurt. That would be kind of convenient. Something going on down south there. Is that Eswatini grass? Oh, it'd be wonderful if it is. I don't think it is. It's not. It was the US. I did get that impression. Colorado. Is there mountains? I didn't see any mountains there. One point. Every little bit adds up. It's a concrete road here. Man, again, I've got no clue here. Even in terms of continent. I have like a very interesting drainage here where it's not moulded concrete, I don't think. Looks like it's got rocks set in it. Like, yeah. That's very intensive. They've got the concrete. Ooh. Yeah, concrete with large rocks set into it. It seems labour intensive. In terms of where we are, I have no clue. Gonna have to plonk it somewhere. Where would they make that much effort? Is it Asia? Dunno, I don't get that impression. I've got no idea. Where's the sun? Kind of south. This could not be the US. Not Canada. Mexico? Maybe. I don't know. Seems like some kind of effort they'd go to. I got no clues. It's Vietnam. What the heck? Oh my gosh. I mean, that's especially funny because I'm in Vietnam at the moment, in Ho Chi Minh City, approximately here. Yikes. I just did not even consider Vietnam there. I still don't think that's Vietnam. That's insane. Binh Dinh district. Or province, I guess. There's no way I was going Vietnam there. 2 points, so I think I've had a 1 point and a 2 point here. This is Italy. Plonk it there. Nice. Not Italy, but Slovenia. 10,000. I think I got a 1 and a 2 pointer there. 1,500 to start out with. With Madagascar. Plonk on South Africa. Then 2 was pretty good. Which I got the wrong country, but no mind. 3, 1 point. Missed the US on that one. No. Yes. I missed the US. Brilliant Vietnam miss. And then Slovenia for Italy or whatever. Italy for Slovenia. Very bold stop sign here. I guess kind of like, what does that say? PSG. Looks very US-y. Can't quite read what it says. Something about federal district. I feel like the US is all about their federal districts. A new build. Excuse me, a new build. Very nice portable toilet here. Class. So there's a lot of units set up around a lake, which I'm assuming is US, but I think this is a fibre optic, a US fibre optic thingy. I don't know what the technical term is. Got this sign with a giveaway in the middle of the crossing, which is kind of interesting. No front plate. This short back plate, which I don't know about. Just can't quite make out the words. Can't even articulate the words. It's got to be Florida or something, right? A lot of palm trees and things like that. I think that's speed limit 25, so probably not Canada. Is there anything else? I should probably look a lot closer. I often just miss a lot of stuff. I don't know. The only thing I've got is like waterlogged, I think, is a Florida thing. There's a lot of water around the place. Somewhere in Florida. How about the plate? I do not know. Here. There's a lot of water around here. Near Kissimmee, Buenaventura Lakes. I like it. There's North Carolina. Nearby Wilmington. And that's why there's so much water around the place. Wrightsville Beach is nearby. Johnny Mercer's fishing pier. It's a nice location if you want to go fishing because they got Crystal Pier further south there. Wow. 20 years this whole place will be underwater. Shame. 737 kilometres away. And all white road lines. It's got Repsol. So I have seen Repsol before. I can't recall where. Got this creamy coloured barrier and a tabletop mountain, kind of like you'd see in Lesotho. Driving right there. Driving right. Just want to see something else, something more, something useful to me. Dunno. Kind of wonder about, surely it can't be Turkey. Usually is Turkey though. Hang on, what about this knobbly pole? What's with this? The landscape is wild. I wonder if I should just drop it in Turkey and move on. Probably. I don't think it is Turkey, but I've got no ideas. It was Spain. That surprises me. Normally it's here no hunting sign or something. It's surprisingly prevalent. These pines I've not seen very often. I don't know what the name for them is, but they're a lot droopier than most pines. They do have them in Australia, I'm sure they're not native. Got some brick walls, farmland nearby. Again, quite a deep drainage ditch beside the road. This pole top, which surely is a giveaway, but I just don't know pole tops mostly. I did get a good tip the other day for Sarawak poles, which I've put to use since, so hopefully I don't forget that. And they've got like a little extension at the top. I'm gonna go something wild here, something so unexpected. It's probably the UK, but wait. It's probably Europe. I was going to go New Zealand. I shouldn't, because that's going to be like 0 points. I don't think it's the UK either. Where were they? Well, I'm just going to go for it. It couldn't be. I just can't think of where it is. Hungary, maybe. Okay. Is Mexico? I did not expect that. Ahoy! How's it going? Canadian with a Welsh name. Yeah, I'm tired too. Absolutely. Actually, the time where you are is probably quite early in the morning, right? It's mid-afternoon here, but oh, that's right. I'm on a Rainbolt world and I'm doing no moving. I'd forgotten I was just trying to move out of here. I don't know about these poles. Just past midnight. Perfect. I'm not allowed to stay up late anymore. 9 PM is my curfew. 9:30. Just kind of stuck in a forest here. This guardrail and the poles are surely a giveaway, but I'm not sure. No clue. Japanese guardrail, really? You think it'd be nicer than that? Here's a mirror, kind of. It is a lot of other places, but normally I see like the guardrail in Japan with the little orange round reflectors coming out of them. And then I guess there's some pole meta for that, but I'm going to drop this somewhere. I'll trust you on Japan, because I had no clue. If I go all the way north, it's going to be all the way south. So if I go all the way south, I should be fine. I feel like it's further north though. Oh, that was okay. 140. Oh, man, I always go near Nagano, and it's never is, but this time it was. Nearby Lake Suwa. And that's a kind of cool golf course design. Anyway. Okay. I've got I think, hello, this is probably Kyrgyzstan or something. Or, yeah, probably Kazakhstan. I think it's, what way is this? South. Yeah, so it's, let's see how badly I can screw this up, either over here or over here. I think it's, I usually screw this up, either go too far this way or nearby Bishkek. There's a cemetery. Probably on this road here. I don't know. Here. Oh, it was nearby Bishkek. I always, it's either one or the other, and I always screw it up. 166 kilometers. So that was 13,000. I'm chasing 18. I think my best is 17.8. It's black back of the pole. Sign. Yellow outsides. I've got to commit to learning one country. I think I'm going to commit to Japan. Okay, it's probably, I'm not going to look at your message yet. I think it's yellow outsides. It's kind of a rift here. I hate the rift meta, but the scenery, I kind of thought Argentina. Boxspitz, Max South Botswana. And I had a 50-50 Botswana, South Africa before, and I went northern South Africa. This, I did think South Africa, but I thought Botswana was kind of flatter there. Okay, I'll go with it. Whoops, where did they put Botswana? Oh, here. Did you say middle pits? Yeah, middle pits. Here's a learning moment. The road's going northish, southish. We're on a bend. Like a U-bend. I don't know. This far south? Oh no, it couldn't be, surely. Man, I suck at lining stuff up. This far north? Let's go plonk it here. Middle pits I hadn't heard of. Somewhere on the road, it's quite long, yeah. Not sure how dramatic these bends are. It doesn't matter. If you've got... Oh. Wow. That's insane. I've never seen that before. I guess I've seen a lot of roads which kind of like could be South Africa, Botswana, but that was right on the border. Nice. 77 kilometers away. I'll probably screwed that up for you. Close to Rappel's Pan. What was this place? Ogogobo. Okay, am I going to remember that scene again? Hopefully. That was nice. I got security cameras. So Gagayan Holiday and Leisure Resort. I'm familiar with the redder dirt with the small hedges. Well, not small shrubs, dry shrubs. So there's a lot of security around this. Security's got their chair ready. And there's the Google car. So that's a shot if you're drinking. Got concrete roads here. One way, so it's English. Cagayan is a province. I think it probably is the Philippines with their concrete road. Driving right by the looks, maybe. I don't know about this. I don't know what the appeal is. I guess it's close to the beach or something. Maybe just plonked somewhere. Philippines. Kind of like Cagayan. Bad with the provinces. Max North. Do you know, plonk it here somewhere. Actually, it's got to be on the beach, surely. Not that one. Ugh. That's why I should just plonk and forget about it, but I don't know. Okay. There's Cagayan Holiday. It's not even on the beach. It's not even on the water. Man, you had the vibe there. I went the wrong coast. Is this corn? Maize. It's distant mountains here. You learn the Filipino provinces. I actually looked on. I thought that was achievable, right? I looked on Wikipedia, like Philippine provinces. And it's just insane. It's very useful though because it's a long white plate. I don't think there's a European strip. I think Vietnamese provinces could be useful. I don't know if you saw before I had a Vietnamese round. I got 2 points because I completely didn't even think it was Vietnam. It was in Binh Dinh province, I guess. So all white road lines, I think, here. Mountains off in the distance here to the east. Chocolatey brown soil. Long white plate. I don't think it's got any European. So the road quality is not great. Let's had some patchwork. Quite hazy. What is this? I guess the camera generation is not great. What about the sun? It's kind of in the south. Seems like a large place. It's not the US, not with the road lines. I guess Russia, I've got no ideas. Serbia. Serbia comes up a lot. It screws me over. A bollard would be really useful because do know Serbia has the reflector on the side. I had a whole string of bollard rounds and then nothing. What's with the mountains though? What about the... Let's check out these. There's no hook poles. I hate spending so much time over all these rounds. Well, you've had a good run, so I think I'll go with you on Serbia. Bor. Nearby Bor. Oh, wow. It's amazing. The streak's at 5, completely down to you. Otherwise I'd be... Oh, this is Kenya. I can't quite see the sign here. Somewhere in Kenya going north-south. Can't believe people 25k this. I'm not maybe Kenya would... If I had more experience with Kenya, surely these mountains are quite prominent, but first I've got to find out where Kenya is. It's quite green. Yeah. I think there's mountains around here or something. Where's the north-south road? I should plonk it on a road. It's kind of like north. Who cares? Just plonk it somewhere. Here. Is that a major road? Yeah, it seems like it. Oh, that actually says... Oh, I can't quite read it. Some kind of lodge or something, and then I think there's the road number there. E something or other. Doesn't matter. E is fine. Ooh, 214 kilometres away. It was further north, right nearby the Kenya label. Not far from Wamba. It was on the A2. Okay, it was a major road. Oh my god, I can't believe this game isn't over yet. Okay, is that mountains? Yeah. It's like Indonesia or something. Got bamboo. I guess Asia. Bananas. Better not be Vietnam again. These look like volcanoes. I think this is... The mountains are too high for Malaysia. I think probably Indonesia. Probably hedge close to Malaysia in case. That's... I forget where the volcanoes are, but yeah, okay, that was fine. 313. Could have done better. Close to Jakarta. View the results, 23,210. That's insane. My best solo was like 18. Nice score, I'll say. Let's see the record here. Blinky, 5 minutes 46 seconds. That is absolutely insane. What was my best here? This is... I just tried it out last night on my phone while I was hanging out with the baby. Got 5,400. I think Blinky's got a lot of high scores, and well, obviously he does. Like most of the maps I see, he's the top. Except for one, it's like a community world or something. Or AI generated. Hopefully they've... Yeah, look here. 25Ks in 6 seconds, 17 seconds. I think there's actually footage of this. Blinky's 1 minute 38 seconds. These cheated ones, I think they get rid of them fairly quickly because the last one was like 46 seconds. You hate to see it. I just have no idea why people do that. Like, what satisfaction do you get from Rainbolt? No, there's no Rainbolt. What was the other one? I saw another map which it was just completely a generated map, but it was kind of fun. There's not many players on it, which I'll probably check out next time. Look at that. It's got to be the ocean, surely. Is there cabbage here? There is. Hello. What way is the ocean here? West. I think that's like Hokkaido cabbage. It's got to be like... Could be Russia up here. West. I didn't realise it should be the island. Yeah, I think you're right, because I saw the Hokkaido cabbage a couple of weeks ago, and I go, aha, plonked it here. I was surprised it was actually up here. So is there a bay? Who cares, it's probably fine. Something like that. Is there a road? I should probably pick somewhere with a road running along the top here. It's like this. Yeah, I'm an idiot. It's like... I'm trying... Hang on, wait. It's northwest. Yeah, okay, cool. I try and teach my daughter like left and right, and I haven't got a firm grasp on it myself half the time. It's kind of difficult because she's on her back, and I'm going, okay, take your left hand. No, that's the right hand. There's no roads over here though. Maybe they're just not labelled or showing up. Should just plonk it somewhere. Further south, I think you're right, here. Something like this here. South of Magachi. Ugh, it was way south. That was 387 kilometres. Oh my gosh. That's disappointing. Should have gone a lot further south. I didn't heed your warning. Knobbly poles here. Oh, hello. That's a weird graffiti. Got the Adidas on. It's probably Russia, right? I guess. This is the longest directional arrow I've ever seen. And the largest amount of trash in one place I've seen in a while. Oh, it's got this car, unfortunately, poking out. HA... it's got the... I'm not sure what it is. It's like a G or something sound. The BL, which you see in Russia. Actually, we could probably scan this and see exactly where we are. I've tried scanning before just out of curiosity from some of the footage, and it doesn't scan. What an odd place with these tyres lying all around the place. I guess it's Russia. Could be Ukraine. It's got the crossing, which could be either. I'm going to guess Russia, somewhere... Kazakhstan? Yes, actually that's probably good. The crossing is good for Kazakhstan as well. And it does have the BL in Kazakhstan, but not Ukraine. I feel bad saying the BL because it's not the pronunciation, but I can't quite remember. I don't know, but what about the Adidas here? I've not seen the QR code on the fences. It's in north. It doesn't look super major. It's got this big apartment complex here. It's got to be north though, right? Is it autumn? Not. Looks more spring. I hate that the seasons are helpful. Camera generation, I hate that. I hate the cars. My dream is to get good enough so that you could actually drop me somewhere blindfolded. Take off the blindfold and go, yep, I know exactly where it is. Astana, okay. It's a strange place, to be sure. It's further west. October. Yeah, I probably would have gone Russia there, probably Chelyabinsk. That's fine. I think 1,000 kilometers away. It's basically the same neighborhood in that region of the world. So yellow plates. Yeah, I would have gone Russia, so I wouldn't worry about it. I don't think we're on world record pace this round anyway. Wow, I think this is, it's got to be my last game. It's the UK, surely. I'm so used to being able to travel, but... is that right? Front plates. Or is it back? This is like the Netherlands, I forget. I think it's only back plates in the UK. How can I not remember that? I think this is probably the Netherlands. Hopefully that's not... Ooh. Yeah, it was. That's crazy. I didn't know the Netherlands went that far down. Well, that's where Maastricht is. Interesting. That's kind of a bad guess for the Netherlands. Suddenly I thought maybe Luxembourg, but... ooh, and somewhere like the Shetland Island or something. Some sheep, I think. Kind of like big sheep. It's got to be, Ireland, I guess. I haven't quite seen a round like this before. So, it's water kind of everywhere, I guess. Got a bad feeling like this is an island somewhere, but I'll go for Ireland. Somewhere like here. Gweedore. I like Gweedore. Ooh. Okay, that's interesting. Was that Scotland? It's a bit disappointing. Nearby Kilmorey. There's Kilmorey Beach. I bet you that's a lot of fun in the summertime. Bikini weather. 4,500. Lost at 10. Oh, there's one more. It's Africa again. I'm shocking at Africa. Worship with Us, Living Faith Church, aka Withers Chapel something. It's got an aerial poking out here, which I did not know about. So it's a petrol station, unbranded. So it's Nigeria. I'm not sure whereabouts though. It's kind of a lot wetter than I'm used to. So I guess outside Ibadan. No, it's all the way east. 20k. Okay, that's fine. Anyway, that was a lot more fun than I thought. I thought it was going to be agonising, playing no moving on a basically rural focused game. Certainly with your assistance it made it a lot easier. But I've got to take off now. I wonder if I can actually get in the habit of like raiding. Oh, Truly Buzzy, a New Zealander. That's a good choice. I don't think there's anyone too much, but thanks for following. Keep in touch, and I'll catch you next time.